And hey, everybody, how are you this evening? It's been a great Tuesday for me. I hope all of you are having a wonderful Tuesday as well. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me okay. I've got my earbuds in, but with William not here, it's hard to do a sound check. He will be a little bit late. He'll be on a little bit later on. He went to VBS tonight. His church is having VBS this week, so that's where he is, and he'll come on in when he finishes. But oh, thank you, Tina. That's very kind of you. Let's see. Let me go back up. Hang on just a second. Thought I already did that. I think sometimes my phone resets the sound on its own after I turn it down to mute. But welcome in. Thanks, Tina, for reminding everybody to pop that like button. Please do, guys. If you like what you see on our channel, it kind of lets YouTube know that we're doing a good job and gets us into that algorithm a little bit more. But good morning, good afternoon, evening, Tina, Mandy Adams. Welcome in Brian's West Coast Adventure. It's so good to see you guys tonight. It's been a good day, and I've really been looking forward to talking about our topic tonight, which is packing for Disney. One of my very favorite things to do. I'm not big on unpacking, but I love to pack. So let's see. And Mandy, we'll talk a little bit about, Mandy is asking a question about what the best place on property is to stay. So we'll talk about that in just a minute, Mandy. Dave, welcome in. Oh, congratulations. Brian started a new job today. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's see who else is in. Oh, yeah, Mandy, we'll talk about it a little bit. There's some great places, some really good budget-friendly options. Of course, in years past, they have been more budget-friendly because, everything has gotten more expensive. But as far as places to stay on property, there is just a myriad of options, and there's probably something that you can afford. The all-star resorts, movies, and sports are just really great in my opinion, and they're very budget friendly. Let's see, and you can always save up. So yeah, congrats on the new job, Francisco. Good to see you. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it. Let's see, Dave. Movie Mania Nick. Hey, Movie Mania Nick put up a review on The Little Mermaid, the live action Little Mermaid. If you haven't watched that, by all means go and watch it. He did a good job with that. I think I told you about that last week, but it bears repeating because I know a lot of people are just now getting out to the movie to see that one. Okay, thank you, Nick. Thank you for letting me know. And thank you, Tina. That's very kind of you. And y'all are always so sweet to say hello to my aunts, William's Aunt Susan and Aunt Joy, my sisters. I appreciate y'all doing that. Let's see. So let's see. I think I'm caught up in chat. So we're going to talk a little bit tonight, guys, about packing for Disney. And this is one that we've talked about a while back, but we haven't talked about it in a while. And with our upcoming trip, we are 5 days from our trip. We will be arriving in Orlando on Sunday, the 11th. So we're really excited about it. I've got, hopefully all of my T's crossed and my I's dotted. Hey, Dean, welcome. Well, welcome. Thanks so much for popping in. We appreciate it. Dean. Dean's in Hendersonville, visiting family, and enjoyed the pictures. Dean, keep them coming. It's a beautiful country up there, North Carolina. Oh, Danielle. Yes, Danielle, thanks for popping in. We will be there on Sunday. Jeff and I are driving, and we're going to drive to Pensacola, spend the night. Then we're going to go on to his cousin's house. And as you all know, he loves to fish. And so he's going to do a little fishing. And then from there, we'll drive on in. It's about 3 hours from there on into Orlando on Sunday. And then William and Jillian and their bunch are flying in, and we will pick them up at the airport. We should get into Orlando around noon-ish, and then William and his family are their plane will land later on in the afternoon, so that'll give us time to go check in. We're staying off property this time. Hey, Amy, nice to see you. We're staying off property this time, and Manny, you were asking about possible places to stay off property. Is might be a good option for you. I would price both and see what is more economical for you. Off property is generally going to save you some money. But yeah, thanks so much, Danielle, for popping in. And we are excited. We're really excited about being there. We're going to be there for about 10 days, and Jeff and we're going to be there for Father's Day. So we have reservations at Steakhouse 71 to celebrate Father's Day with William and Jeff. So it's going to be really nice. We're excited about it. Let's see. Guys, again, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Our numbers have been, creeping up a little bit. And so we really, really appreciate that. We're at about 834 subs, I think, 835. And so give us a like and a subscribe. If you are new to our channel, give us a shot, see if you like what we do. Check out our videos. We have lots of playlists with different topics. So check that out, and be sure, if you do, to everybody, that your notification bell is set to all notifications, because I already have some live streams scheduled for Tina. Well, we might Jeff and I are kind of thinking about something we might do. Yeah, see those guys? Yeah, this is Jeff and I are kind of thinking about something, something we might do, one night or one day, just the two of us. So that might be a good thing to do. And I don't think that Jeff has ever been over to the Dolphin. So that would be a real treat to do that. I might need to check into that. But yeah, Shula's is Tina's favorite place on property for steak, and she says Chuck will not go. As long as he's got that Shula's reservation, he's good to go. So, Dave, welcome in. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. Excuse me. But what I was going to say, we are looking forward to it. Going to talk a little bit about the trip tonight, and we're there for about 10 days. So we've got rest days, built in. We have gotten smarter. When we used to take the kids, guys, we would do, 5 straight days of parks and, drag out over Orlando, huffing and puffing and sucking wind and just exhausted. But, we have gained some wisdom, and the kids are a little older and they have their own kids. And we find that, taking a rest day to, resort hop, or to go to the Character Warehouse, or just, rest by the pool, or, and then maybe, run down to Disney Springs for dinner, just taking a slower day to let everybody have a rest day, really. And that's one of my very best pieces of advice, is to let everybody have a rest day, so that you don't have any meltdowns. Because when we get tired, whether you're 2 or 62, when you get tired, you get hangry and you get grouchy, and that for one person to be upset and tired just kind of ruins the whole trip. It just makes it difficult the further you go into the trip. So by all means, take the rest. Let the kids swim. Sit on a lawn chair and find a quiet spot. Just sleep in. Rest up. Yes, absolutely, Nick. It makes all the difference in the world. It's one of my best pieces of advice for anybody who is going to Walt Disney World. And I get it, because I'm a new pass holder. All these years, I have not had an annual pass, and we feel like, we've got to, get on the treadmill and make the most of every second that we're in the park, and rope drop to kiss goodnight. And I love those days. I do, but you got to have some rest in between. Rest days, resort hopping. Resort hopping, walking 10 miles and running from restaurant to restaurant. Okay, now, Russ, you speak from experience. I know. Part of that's your fault, though, because you've shown me all these, fantastic resorts, and I want to go back. But yeah, we try to take it a little bit slower on those days, maybe. But yeah. But Dean, I hope your trip is going well. Keep us posted. Share some pictures with us. We'll do checking out your Instagram. And yeah, Danielle, we went ahead. I went ahead and bought one. We have never had an annual pass. I guess all of the years that we were going with the kids, it probably would have, because we went so much from the time William was probably 6th grade all the way into college, that it probably would have saved us some money to just go ahead and buy an annual pass. I guess because we don't live in Florida, it never occurred to me, and I never really put a pencil to it. But I plan on, we're going to work on the channel. I plan in the next year to try and, get into Walt Disney World, to really put that pass to good use, work on the channel, and really enjoy it. So, yeah. So I thought, well, if you really think about it, Danielle, about, how much, if you make 2 trips to Disney a year, that annual pass is gonna pay for itself. It just is. So, and on this trip, guys, I'm going to keep really close tabs on how much I do save. Now, June is annual pass holder appreciation month, so the discounts will be even deeper, which is wonderful timing. But I'm going to keep an eye on those just to see, see how fast that annual pass will pay for itself. Yes, Artist Point. We have reservations at Artist Point. Brian, I'm not sure if we're going to keep that one. We've got some reservations that we're probably going to have to scale back a little bit on, but we'll see. I need to buy Lightning Lane for our rest days, right? Exactly. Oh, my goodness. Walking to TTC and Trail. Take care, Russ. It was a great stream. Check out Russ. What in the World with Russ has a channel. Russ is a real good friend of ours and an adjunct Hitchhiking Bone. And he just finished with a great live stream. Be on Team Replay for that live stream. Watch the Happily Ever After fireworks at the end of the night. Just some fantastic resort hopping, nice, relaxing stream. So oh my goodness. Okay, Brian. Okay, so we've never done Artist Point, and it's really nice. So I will, we'll definitely let William know that. Yeah, remember to count all the little things. Exactly, Tina. Yeah, I'm going to keep receipts. Parking's going to be a big one because parking's $25 a day, guys, and I plan on going in every day, at least. The days when William and Jillian don't have park reservations, of course, I'll be in there. But I plan on going in even on some of the rest days, just, I don't know, in the morning, a couple hours, in the afternoon, a couple hours, maybe to watch fireworks, something like that. I'm gonna put that annual pass to good use. So let me go ahead, guys, and do this day in Disney history. Again, I appreciate all of you being here. Today is a very special day. Most of you in the chat probably know that in 1944, 79 years ago today, our military stormed the beaches at Normandy to protect our freedom and to free Europe from Adolf Hitler's totalitarianism. If not for our entry into World War II, the world map would look much different. And my father was among those brave men. He was involved in almost every major campaign in the European theater, and so we owe those men a great debt. Again, our world map would look much different if the United States had not entered World War II 79 years ago today. In the early morning hours, Allied forces made up of mostly soldiers from the U.S., the United Kingdom, and Canada invaded the Nazi-held Normandy coast of France as D-Day, or the Normandy invasion, begins. It has often been speculated that Mickey Mouse may have been used as a password for the invasion by the Allied forces. In particular, it is believed naval officers gathering for a secret briefing as a southern port used Mickey Mouse as a password to gain entry. Isn't that interesting? I've heard that before. Taking part in D-Day was Solomon Hirsch Fries, also known as voice actor Paul Fries. He is the ghost host of Disney's Haunted Mansion fame, and he was wounded in action and returned home for a year of recuperation. D-Day was the greatest seaborne invasion mankind has ever seen, and a major turning point in World War II. So, a special day. We really. The tram is packed. So, hey, good to see you, Jeff. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it. So yes, 79 years ago today. Today is the 79th anniversary of D-Day. 1967, actor Paul Giamatti, one of our favorites, is born in New Haven, Connecticut. His credits include Nilo, a crusty harbor master in Disney's 2021 Jungle Cruise. I loved seeing him show up in Jungle Cruise as Nilo. I love Paul Giamatti. But I think one of my favorites roles of his, if not my favorite, was Ralph, the chauffeur, in Disney's 2013 release of Saving Mr. Banks. Do y'all remember Ralph? Yeah, he was fantastic. Todd Woods in the 2000 Hollywood Pictures film Duets, and Carlo in the 1999 Touchstone Pictures release Cradle Roll Rock. But yeah, I love Paul Giamatti in pretty much everything. He's great. 1974, Herbie Rides Again, the comedy sequel to the 1969 film The Love Bug, is released by Walt Disney Productions. Set in San Francisco, Herbie bonds with a female this time, a feisty elderly lady named Mrs. Steinmetz, played by Helen Hayes. Oh my goodness. The lovable Volkswagen Beetle comes to the rescue when an unscrupulous land developer schemes to take Miss Steinmetz's home. The cast includes Ken Berry, Stephanie Powers, John McIntyre, Keenan Wynn, Hunts Hall, Vito Scotti, and Chuck McCann. So, yeah, need to go back and watch this. I think, guys, that that The Love Bug is on Disney Plus. I think they still. Oh my goodness, you need to watch those. Watch the Herbie series. Watch it's older Disney. It's classic Disney, and it's good for your mental health. To just take a break and watch something that is just pure fun. Just pure fun with no bad stuff in it. Don't have to worry about any of that. It's just fun and it's relaxing. It's good for your mental health, I think. 1975, America on Parade, a special American bicentennial event. Our bicentennial, of course, was in 1976. Debuts at Walt Disney World. Disney designers, led by entertainment head Bob Janey, have created special floats and a series of costumes featuring oversized heads that tell the story of America's history, culture, and achievements from its pioneers to the present, all marching to a soundtrack of American popular songs. It will run through September 6, 1976, and a similar version will run at Disneyland from June 12, 1975 to September 12, 1976. So that's pretty cool. America on Parade. I wonder if we could find, find any of that. Maybe Rob Fuzz has some old recordings of that. That would be really, really cool. And then the last one, 2010, the Main Street Electrical Parade returns for a third time to Walt Disney World. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Oh, hey, Keith, welcome. Welcome in. Yeah. But yeah, it's good to see you, Jeff. How are y'all doing? I've got a couple of pictures of y'all's that I'm gonna share tonight. The one of that you had taken at the newly opened character spot in Hollywood Studios with Frozone is pretty cool. So I've got that in the slideshow tonight. 4 days, Keith. Happy birthday! 4 days until your 61st, and guys. Keith, okay, so we need a good train whistle blast, because I'll tell you, we missed a birthday last week. Jeanette Sebastian the Crab had a birthday last week, and we were gonna say happy birthday to her with a train whistle blast, and also to Keith BDF, Big Disney fan, who's going to be 61. So we'll do that. I don't have my train whistle with me, but when William pops in, we'll definitely take a look at that. Let's see. But yeah, so we guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple things when William comes in. We get the slideshow started. But I'm going to show you a couple things that I bought on Shop Disney. If y'all were unaware, Shop Disney is having its Twice Upon a Year sale, as are the if you still live close to a Disney store that didn't close, they're having the Twice Upon a Year sale, and they really do have some really great sales going on. So by all means, check that out. And they are running, if you are an annual pass holder, as part of VI Pass Holder Days. They are giving pass holders an additional discount on Shop Disney and at the Disney Store. So if you go onto Shop Disney to look, be sure and log in with your with the account that's tied to your D23 or to your pass holder account. And there were just a couple things, and we're going to cover all that a little bit later. But I did want to show you this. Okay, guys, y'all remember that William had lightsabers, right, for his for his Noemo. This is something that I ordered during the Twice Upon a Year sale. And yes, I have Winnie the Pooh, and he has his little Disneyland spirit jersey on. And he's wearing black, but I could not bring myself to give him a red lightsaber like a Sith. Because there's no way Winnie the Pooh is a Sith, right? But anyway, these are so cute, y'all. And I have you get three lightsabers. You get the green and the red, and then you get a blue one. So there's a 3-pack, and so these are going to be so much fun for my Noemos. And I gave Winnie the Pooh one tonight to show that off. These are cute. So, and they're available on Shop Disney. So if you guys are interested in in getting a lightsaber for Noemo, also got this one. This is adorable. I don't have Minnie Mouse at this. This is for the girls that my granddaughters have Minnie Mouse. But look at this, y'all. I've tried to find Minnie Mouse so I could put this on her. This is of course, a Princess Leia outfit for your Noemo, complete with the earmuff. Little earmuffs. Is that adorable? So yeah. So I'll dress up one of my Noemos with this. I really need to get the Han Solo outfit for Pooh Bear. That's really what I need to do. Anyway, yeah, they're cute. They're really cute. My granddaughters absolutely love Nuimos. So yeah, they're adorable, aren't they? So I wanted to show you guys those. And they are, everybody's Nuimo needs a lightsaber, y'all. I mean, right? Everybody's Nuimo needs a lightsaber, and now their little hands are magnetic, and they hold, uh, some of the other little accessories that you can give them, but these have a little loop. See that? It's a little loop, and then you just put it around their hand. So here's Winnie the Pooh. Let me see if this one will go on his little hand here. And so they can hold that. So they hold them just like that. Yeah, isn't that cute? So yeah. Okay. They are cute. Yeah, they are adorable. Make sure you check the outlets. Yes. Our Williams Disney Store, had several outfits that I bought for my Stacy, welcome in, for my granddaughter's Nuimos for Christmas. So yeah, we definitely did that. Okay, let's see, guys. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is go ahead and show you some things. We'll go over this again because I have a slideshow, and we'll go over it again with William. But I'm going to go ahead for time's sake and get started with our park bag and what I put. We're going to talk about a small park bag and what I carry in a Loungefly size bag. And we're also going to talk about a larger park bag, depending on what you carry. I have carried both. I also have this much larger Disneyland bag that I bought at the Disney store. This is a really big one, guys. But I've carried this. It is suitable for a laptop. And so depending on what size you carry, if you carry a Loungefly, ladies, and I know that many of us coordinate our outfits, and we like to carry the Loungefly. You have to downsize a little bit. Oh, hey, Dave, welcome in. Good to see you. You have to downsize a little bit if you're going to put in a Loungefly, because the Loungeflies are smaller. And Danielle, I know exactly what you're thinking. You can order, guys, for your Loungefly bags. You can order on Amazon organizers that fit down, like sectioned organizers, and they fit right down inside the Loungefly and keep your stuff, a little bit more organized. But at any rate, if I like to carry the Loungefly, but I did have to downsize some, so we're going to talk about that. The list, okay. So now, it's going to seem like, well, thank you. Thanks, Keith. It's going to seem like when you see my list, and I have a list in the slideshow, when you see that it's a lot, but most of the things that I carry are kind of small. Okay, one of the first things, and especially right now, that you need to carry is a poncho. And this is a rain poncho, and I got this at the dollar store. You have to kind of, watch to see what kinds you get. This one is not long sleeved, as you can see the picture there. But these are like $1 a piece. So, and you can throw them away after you use them. But if it, comes a downpour in Florida, you can just keep swimming. So buy several of these, throw it in your backpack, rain poncho, especially this time of year, because guys, in the afternoon in Florida, those rainstorms pop up, and even thunderstorms. So if you're prepared, you're going to be a lot happier if you're dry. Okay. Now, the other thing that I carry. Now, this is what I carry, guys. And my sister, Joy, sent this to me in just some odd and end stuff that she may not even remember it putting this in, but this is what I carry in my park bag. Now, a lot of people I know have the little Loungefly wallets. This one is small, as you can see. It has a space for, I put my license there. And then what's nice about this one, it has 2 zipper compartments. And I put in the first compartment, I put credit cards. I put my credit cards. This will be where I'll put my annual pass card and some change and some bills. I always take a little bit of cash, and then you need your ID, and so I'll put that in there. But then here the other side is the other side is made like an accordion. Look at that. It's perfect for holding all those Disney receipts from shopping. So yeah. So this little Joy, thank you so much for sending this to me. I've been using this for several years now, going into Disney parks. But see, it's like an accordion, and it just holds all those nice little Disney receipts. And it's small. It fits in the bag and holds everything that I need. Let's see. Next thing is going to be wipes. Have to have sanitizing wipes anywhere we go anymore. And I carried these guys even before the blip. Oh, Katie, hey, welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, Stacy, you said you have the insert. I need to buy one of those for myself. I really do. I need to buy an insert for my Loungefly. You have a wallet like that. Yours is black. Mm-hmm. Well, this again, and it's got, you can put this outside pocket here fits my driver's license. So it's really perfect. It's really just a great little, everything is secure because the zippers, I at some point I'll probably buy a Loungefly wallet, but I'll tell you, it's going to be bigger than this, y'all. The size is fantastic. So just a nice, it's kind of a suede material is what that is. Hand sanitizing wipes. This is a little purse pack of 20. I just got these at our neighborhood Walmart, a whole bunch of them. And this is a smaller pack too. Some of them can be kind of large. And so I just want the small ones. Again, this is a pack of 20. Throw that in there. If you use them all, grab another pack. Now, something else since character meet and greets came back, and I use, guys, I put everything in a Ziploc bag, and I put, in order to protect it, this is my autograph book. This is an autograph book that I bought actually at the Disney store. It's a Disneyland autograph book, but I bought this at the Disney store several years ago, and I'm still using it. And I always take a Sharpie. But the nice thing about this is I not only use this for characters, I use this for YouTubers. I have YouTubers, or Disney YouTubers, sign my autograph book. It's just a something I came up with. There's Russ. What in the world with Russ? So cool. Yeah. Doing the turkey leg stir. Yeah. So I've got a lot of nice ones. Here's Elena. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And I'm going to fill it up and continue on. Ed and Heather, Texas Takes. Yeah. So that's just fun. It's just something fun to do. Always take a Sharpie. Guys, we take Sharpies wherever we go. That would be great, Stacy, to send me the link to that insert. I really do need to get one. And I've known that I needed to get one for a while. I just haven't ordered it yet. But that would be super, Stacy, if you could send me the link to that. And Katie, welcome in. But yeah, so autograph book. Our character meet and greets are back, guys, and have been, for a while. But the character meet and greet over by Pixar Place. Okay, thanks, Stacy. The meet and greet over by Pixar Place in Hollywood Studios is open again. And I have pictures of that. But so, and all of this stuff that I'm showing you guys fits. I'm not kidding. Inside the Loungefly backpack, it fits. So, okay, and now, okay, so here. Now it's handy, guys, for small items. Not only to keep them all together, and you can see this. I've been carrying this with me for a while now. But the small items, put them in a Ziploc bag, and when you're going through security, they can see what's inside it, and it just kind of keeps all the little stuff together. So let's look and see what's in this one. Okay, I've got hair scrunchies, right? Extra hair scrunchies. I've got 3 or 4 of those in here. Always good. I have, and Mikey gave me this. Mike Wheeler gave me this when I came down on one of my trips. Hand sanitizer, Mickey Mouse hand sanitizer. Thanks for that, Mike. I'm still using that. And I think I've refilled it a couple times now. And I have a little makeup, a little eyeliner, lip gloss there, just to freshen up a little bit, makes you feel better. Now, I was there the last time, guys, in October, and so I also have cough drops. So there are those. And here's something that is that really Band-Aids. Y'all, and Band-Aids for first aid, but also if you get a blister, it can really, really end your day fast because you cannot walk, with blisters on your feet. So Band-Aids are, don't take up much space. They're really good thing to take. Also, I have an extra pair of contact lenses in case something happens. I have an extra pair of contact lens case, and tears, or a little bit of wetting solution. In case something happened, you had to, got an eyelash under your eye or whatever. But I have, because I don't want to have to leave the park. So got that. And also, guys, I carry a little pill bottle, and I take in this, like I would put probably some Tums. I would put some Advil or Tylenol, something like that in here, a little pill bottle. So and all of that fit. Now, this is a sandwich bag size. So all of these items, let's see, fit right back down in, well, actually, I think this is maybe like a quart size freezer bag, but at any rate, it does fit. Change purse okay, so Stacy says, have a change purse wallet that you got from your mother-in-law. It has 3 zipper pockets. Middle, now that's nice. Quarters in the middle, nickels and dimes and pennies on the other. Yeah, it's really handy, Stacy, because this is also very secure because of the zipper. The zippers, I don't have to worry about anything falling out. So, and it has the 2 compartments and just works really well. Okay, now, as far as electronics, okay, since I'm a YouTuber, I have the gimbal, right? The gimbal has to go in, and now I use an Osmo, DJI Osmo, and here is the case for this, guys. It also has, this is the tripod piece. It has a little tripod. So what I do in order to save some space inside my Loungefly is I put this down into a Ziploc bag with the tripod and leave the case in a different backpack. It still is protected with the Ziploc bag some, but it takes up a lot. This takes up a lot less space than this. So I've got my gimbal. This does fit. All of this fits, I promise you, in the Loungefly. I also have fuel rod, guys. Everything we do in Disney, we do on our phones, and so you have to have you got to have some batteries to charge things when you're on the go. Now, a lot of the restaurants in Walt Disney World have like at your table, check your table or ask your cast member, if they have USB ports to charge while you, which is really handy if you can charge while you eat, charge your electronics. But also, this is for on the go, the fuel rod. And I also have, because I have, the gimbal, and we have, use a lot of battery, just using your phone for Genie Plus, for, wait times in the park, just for the Walt Disney World app. But then if you use it, for live streaming too. Oh, Miss Najuma, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Tina. You're dealing with the dogs. Okay. Yeah, put your AP and ID together because they'll ask for your ID. Yes, absolutely. They're asking for your ID when you're accessing your AP benefits too. Moleskin won't go without it. And now that's probably something I take Band-Aids because they're serve as, for, a cut or a scrape, but also for a blister. But moleskin, yeah, would not take up very much space. You always want to be not only conscious of your space, but also the weight. Now, this is the heaviest thing that I have, and this is the big battery. This is let's see, this is 20,000, I think. But I just bought this as an energizer. I think I've showed this to you before, but this is pretty heavy. Because I have to have it to charge my phone and to keep my gimbal and my phone charged in the parks, now it's smaller. It's smaller than my old one. It's a little heavy, but it's smaller, has more firepower, and you can charge two different things. So that also goes in my Loungefly, along with, and I put it in this, and cables, everything that you need. Be sure you have your cables. So all of that, guys, I'm looking to see if there's anything else. All of those things go into my Loungefly, and that pretty much covers it as far as what I need. Let's see. Let me catch up in chat. As far as what I need for the parks, again, all those are smaller items. So all of that will fit into a Loungefly. Now, one of my very best tips, guys, especially when you're going through security, Ziploc bags. Take Ziploc bags. I take. Finally got a cord organizer. Okay, that's probably something that I need to. That's a very good suggestion, Katie. In fact, I'm going to make a note. Cord organizer for my park bag. But Dean, the turkey legster, likes to call me the Ziploc queen. Guys, you will find a million uses. This is a gallon size Ziploc. This is a quart size, and I do the sliders just because it's easier. But these are fantastic. Like if you don't finish, an $8 cupcake, put it. I mean, it might get smushed, but it's still going to taste the same. Or anything to put your electronics in, when you're riding, on Kali or whatever. So I take several of these, and you'd be surprised at how many times I use these. Ziplocs in your backpack, exactly, for water rides. But anyway, Ziploc bags. I take a lot of Ziploc bags with me, Dave. I sure do. Yes. Now, Stacy has brought up another one that's good. Be sure, as you're going through security, you want to be sure while you're waiting in line, go ahead and unzip all the zippers, all the compartments, so that the security officer doesn't have to take time to do that. It saves time going through security, and they appreciate it. And they can see, again, they can see through these. They can see what's in here, so it speeds the process. The other thing that I have had some security guards tell me is this sets off the alarm every time. This gimbal is going to set off the alarm every time, or the battery, things like that. So I have had several security guards tell me to go ahead and take this out of my bag and just hold it. And when they see this in my hand, they'll let me go on through. So, that I haven't tried that yet, but it's probably good advice, because I did have a security guard tell me that. So yes, that's what they said, Dave, to just hold it up, take it out of my backpack and hold it up as we're going through the metal detector, so that they can see, what's causing it. Yes. Yeah, it prevents blisters. Right. Yeah. And that's a good deal. Now the Band-Aids work pretty well, and the moleskin, I need to get some. I need to just get some and put. I don't now. Knock wood, guys. I don't have a whole lot of trouble with blisters, because I really that is false information. Well, I have seen, Jeffrey, you talking about the security guards. Now, security guards told me that, but some security guards will tell you that, but not all security guards abide by it. So, yeah. So yeah. They're gonna look regardless. I'm sure. They're just trying to keep us safe. Oh, let's see. The new security usually doesn't require looking in your bags. Hold all the electronics in front of you. It'll whiz right through. Okay. Well, sometimes yes, sometimes no, Tina. Last time, Jeff is right. Last time I was there, sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes they still want to, look. Yeah, there's no consistency. Well, and that's it, Jeff. So, you can try it. It might save you some time, but yeah, they don't all do that. So, let's see. The other thing, guys, again, I've got a slideshow on all of this that I may start here in a minute. Yeah, yeah. They usually, right, doesn't require looking in your bags. Yeah, they now Tina, I have never had a situation, even when I was holding my electronics, outside of my bag when I went through security, that they didn't look inside my bag. They always look. So, you can try it. I've got, speaking of electronics, be sure ahead of time that you have the Walt Disney World app installed on your phone. Pardon me, y'all. Be sure that you have the Walt Disney World app installed on your phone before you go. We probably should do, guys, a Hitchhiker Chat on using the app, because it's really hard to do much in Walt Disney World without it anymore. And be sure that you have At night, when you go back to your room, you want to charge everything. You want to charge your batteries. You want to charge your Magic Bands. And here, guys, are the old Magic Bands, the Magic Band 2. And I love this one because it has Walt Disney on it. And it has Walt and Tinkerbell. This was I think it was the first Magic Band that I ever bought. And I think it's a Magic Band 2, but I really, really do love it. This one has a battery in it. And I'm guessing, guys, this is probably at least 6 years old, and I bet you it still works. But the new ones, I did break down and buy a Magic Band Plus. And this one, of course, it's Haunted Mansion. It's Haunted Mansion, and this is again a Magic Band Plus. But these have to be charged too. Everything has to be charged these days. So yeah, and I bought some Fit Bands just to put on my Magic Band Plus. I bought a pack of these. This one actually glows in the dark, but I bought a pack of these as security so that I don't pull off my band and not notice it, because these bands are pretty expensive and you don't want to lose them. So I bought some extra bands. I got a pack of those, and going to give them some to William and Jillian for theirs as well. But you have to charge these puppies. They interact with the statues in Walt Disney World, and there's the little charging. It's USB. There's the little charging thing. But let's see. But yeah, they have to be charged, and yeah. And this one, I've charged this one up already. And they recommend, guys, that if you have your Magic Bands and the Magic Band Plus, and you haven't been to Walt Disney World in a while, that you charge these at least once every 6 months just to keep the battery good in them. So, yes. Yeah, this one, they have batteries in them, Danielle, and it's I'm sure that all of my old ones still work. I bet that the batteries are still good in all of them. I'm just guessing that this is the first one I ever bought, I think, and I bet you the battery is still good in this, guys. So, and I don't have to charge it. So, yeah, there's that. Captain Sparrow. Thank you. This one, I'm thinking, Kevin. Let's see. I'm trying to think what year I would have bought this Magic Band. But yeah, isn't that great? I absolutely love this. I love anything with Walt Disney on it. If it's got Walt Disney on it, I'm going to buy it. And then there's his signature on there, and it's purple. So, and I wear a lot of Haunted Mansion stuff, so it matches. But yeah, so this is probably, this may be as much as 8 years old, guys. Yeah. Okay. Is anybody else getting a lag? Yeah. Is anybody else getting a lag? Yeah. So anyway, you got to charge everything up. You have to be prepared for that. It's a thing. So, let's see. Catch up in chat here. Okay. Thanks, Stacy. No lag. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If William comes in, would one of you let me know in the chat? I'll try to keep an eye on chat, because when I do the slideshow on my computer, I can't see the chat. So I'm gonna put my phone here, and if he comes in, would one of y'all let me know? But let me see, guys, if I can. Hang on just a second. Let me see if I can bring up that. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you. Let me see if I can bring up that. that slideshow. All right, here we go. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see if we can do this, guys. Okay. I'm going to go back and share. Share my screen. Let me see if I can get this going. Okay. Guys, let's see. Okay. Here we go. And let me all right. Okay, here we go. Can everybody still hear me okay? We have been going to Disney, guys, for years and years and years and years. I have been going since I was a little girl. We went when the boys were small at different ages, and now my boys are all grown up, and I'm taking my grandchildren. So we have been at this for a while, and we love to help people pack for Disney. We love to help you plan your trips. If you highly recommend, first of all, that you use a travel agent, because they can save you so much time. They're free for you to use, and they can do so much work for you, especially with all of the things that Disney has added. It's gotten more complicated to go to Walt Disney World because of the app and dining reservations. There's so many details, and a travel agent keeps up with all of that. She knows all of that, and she can really save you some time. So, and my daughter-in-law Jillian is a travel agent. Her information is in the description of this video. She is an agent for Mickey Travels, and it's a fantastic. I used Mickey Travels before she became an agent with them. So, at any rate, I do highly recommend that. But we do enjoy helping. It's one of the reasons we started our channel. People, with Disney, to plan for Disney and what have you. So we're going to talk a little bit. The first thing we're going to cover is your travel checklist. We highly recommend, again, using a travel agent. But guys, make some lists. I don't know how in the world you would travel without a checklist. I have, and what I usually do, I have my packing lists on my computer, and so I don't have to go back and figure them out again. I just go back and look at the same one. I just update it as I feel like I need to. Think of something that I need to add, I just update it, and then when I'm ready to take a trip, I just pull out that packing list, and I'm good to go. So make some lists. The things to do before you leave. You may have to, plan for a dog, for pet care. You may want to let your neighbors know, that you're going to be gone, to kind of watch your house, or to plan for somebody, to sit, be a house sitter, to have somebody stay in your home while you're gone. Just different, things like that, things to do before you leave. You'll want to, groceries, travel items to buy, stock up on your, your travel size things. You may need some, a pair of new shoes, something like that. So take inventory and make lists, several weeks ahead of time, so you don't get caught, really in a time crunch just before your trip, trying to get all this done. An itinerary, if you use a travel agent, then she'll take care of all of that for you. So you'll have a travel itinerary. And something that I highly recommend, guys, I have a folder, and mine is for this trip is lying right here in front of me. And I know it's a digital world. I know that everything is on your phone, and you should be able to pull up all those reservations and confirmations and all of that. But I'll tell you what, hotel reservations, flight schedules, that kind of thing. I print everything. I have worked in computers for too many years as a technician, and I know that electronics fail, your phone fails, things get deleted, you can't find an email that you need. Print your information, and take a hard copy. It's just best to do that. Check in with the airline if you're flying ahead of time on luggage, size requirements, how many bags you can bring on, if you'll be charged extra for bags. We love to fly Southwest Airlines because they don't charge for luggage, but you still do need to check for size requirements and that kind of thing. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Let's see. Yes, Stacy brings up an excellent point. Do not buy new shoes right before your trip. Okay. If you're thinking, okay, now I recommend taking 2, maybe even more pairs of shoes. I personally wear Nike Air. I've worn Nike for a while. They just kind of fit my foot well, but they wear out. That you just wear them out. They don't have a good support. It's nice to have, again, a good shoe with support, and you can, if you've got wear one into the park, get into a Florida downpour, and your shoes are soaked. It's good. It's nice to be able to leave those in the room to air and dry while you wear a fresh pair the next day. So, but if you're going to have to do that, be sure and buy them well in advance and break them in. Walk in them, wear them, break them in to be sure that they're comfortable and they're not going to cause blisters. So that's an excellent point, Stacy. Let's see what else we've got here. At least a minimum 2 weeks. I'd say, Stacy, even more if you can. I would not recommend wearing brand new shoes in the park. No matter how the company advertises how good they are, break them in. Yeah. And yes, and bring 3 pairs. Okay, you have the Hokas and Skechers. And I have Skechers as well. I have not invested in a good pair of Hokas, but I have friends who just rave about those. So I may try those at some point. So, check with your airline again on your luggage size requirements. And again, charge all of your electronics, make sure your phone, everything's, charged up well before you go on your trip. And you may, don't forget your earbuds, guys, especially if you're flying or even driving like we're doing this particular time. Other people around you, you can still watch a movie on your phone, or you can watch, the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel on your phone if you've got your earbuds with you. So be sure you've got all that and all your charging cords. Now at the bottom of this, I've got laptops. So many of us travel with a laptop these days with the channel, and I generally travel with a laptop. And this is the backpack that I usually travel with. It has a good support for a laptop and lots of padding, so it's suitable to take a laptop. And remember, when you're carrying your laptop, they are going to ask you to take it out of your backpack and put it in a one of those bins to send it through the metal detector, through security. So just be sure, because you don't want to check that. I wouldn't check a laptop. I always carry it with me. So there's kind of a, travel checklist. And I have to make lists. I can't, I'm totally disorganized unless I have my lists. Okay, so Stacy says her great niece's father made that mistake, bought her a brand new pair of sneakers right before their trip. She ended up with blisters. Guys, blisters are your worst enemy on a trip to Walt Disney World. So yeah, so definitely be very careful about that. Okay, already covered some of these items on the Loungefly park bag list. We love Loungefly bags, and most of y'all are, familiar with Loungeflies. We love to wear them and coordinate them, with our outfits, and I do that a lot more, in the past few years. Danielle's good at influence than I have in years past, but they're a lot of fun, but they're smaller. They're smaller backpacks, so you want to be sure and pack everything ahead of time to be sure you can get everything in here. Everything on this screen, y'all, will fit into a Loungefly park bag. So, because most of it is pretty small. Now, the one thing that I didn't mention is item number 4 on the left-hand, or number 5 on the left-hand side, the Hitchhiking Bones channel buttons. And I usually put those in the outside pocket. So some of the Loungeflies don't have them, so I have to figure out something else. But I like it when they have this outside pocket, this zipper pocket, because that's where I put the channel buttons, and they're easy to reach and get when we run into somebody who wants one. So everything on this list fits into my Loungefly. I used a larger park bag for years, and it had more in it. And I thought, well, I'd really like to use that Loungefly. I just downsized, guys. I'm the bag lady. I could be like Mary Poppins with my carpet bag and just keep pulling stuff out. Try not to do that. Try to downsize as much as you can, and don't carry so much weight around. You want to keep it as light as possible, but you still want to have the things that you need. So let's see. Let me check. Okay, well, now I have heard of that, Brian. I have heard of that. I have not had it. Let's see. Not if you have TSA pre-check. You can leave it in your bag. Also, you can't check any rechargeable batteries, so you can't check a laptop. I don't know of anybody that would try to check a laptop. Most people, most people want, they first of all, they don't want to take a chance on them getting stolen. But okay, TSA pre-check. That's something. Yeah, that's true, Tina. I've never done the TSA pre-check, so that I don't have to go through that. But that's a good suggestion. Can I ask a question? How worried should we be, Nick? Nice to have you in. A rainy day. Okay. Can I ask you a question? How worried should we be about rain ruining a day that we bought park tickets for on our vacation? Nick, I'll just tell you, it's going to rain this time of year. We're headed into that, that season where in Florida, you are most likely going to get a rain shower every day in the afternoon. Sometimes they go into, full-blown thunderstorm, but you're most likely going to get rain every day. Now, here's what we do. We take, get everybody ponchos, and it's cheaper to buy them before you get into the park. because the ones that they sell in the park are extremely expensive. So we just buy, these and stick in everybody's backpack and have, so we're ready. But we just keep going, and it works out because a lot of times the rain will, people will leave and go back to the resort, or they'll just leave the park altogether, and then your lines are shorter. So just make sure you have make sure these are really cheap at the dollar store. Excuse me. These little rain ponchos at the dollar store are like $1 a piece. So we just buy a whole bunch of these and take at least one, in our park bag per day for everybody, and then you can just keep going. The other thing that we do is, for when it rains, we try to do something inside. Like we'll go to, like if we're in Magic Kingdom, we'll go into Carousel of Progress or the Haunted Mansion. Something that's inside to kind of wait out the rain, or go eat, go get a bite, sit down and wait it out. Let's see. Thank you for that question, Nick, and thanks for being here. We appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, William is here. All right, so okay, guys, I'm going to
everybody.
Stop sharing. Let's see.
Yeah, they give me a minute to get the slides up.
All right. Okay, you want to bring it up?
Yeah, it's going to take me a minute. So if you want to keep sharing them till I'm ready to pick it up.
Okay. But yeah, we're just like on the second slide. We talked about some other things ahead of time. Pack your power banks. Absolutely. If you stream in the park, definitely. Have at least 20,000 milliamps. And that's, I think mine is 20,000. Yeah. If you want your phone to last all day, and that's whether or not you stream or not, Brian. I think, we have the fuel rod and the power bank. We use both. Fuel rods are great. If this, you can actually go and put this, just find a machine, put this back in the machine, and get one that's charged up. Yeah. So, and it comes with with the cables there, and you can buy these. Are these $30, William?
I'm not sure what they're up to now. Hey, welcome in, Steamboat Disney. Thanks for being here.
Prices now, but Steamboat Disney, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. But these are really handy, the fuel rods. And then again, in addition, I have my I already showed y'all that the larger battery. So yeah. Let's see. Catch up in chat. An umbrella, that is on the list, Tina. A good umbrella. And most people carry, obviously the smaller ones, the compact ones that fold. Now, I prefer. It kind of depends. Some live streamers will carry the umbrella so that they can hold it over. If they're live streaming, they can hold it over the phone. I kind of prefer the ponchos myself. What do you prefer on that? What do you prefer?
The times that we've actually had some sprinkles, I just kind of wrote it out for a minute. I'd like take my hat or something and hold it over the phone. We haven't had too much of that, in our experience.
Right.
With streaming, where we try to stream whenever we go, but obviously we're local, so we don't go as frequently. And so, hey, welcome in, Kevin Sparrow. Thanks for being here.
Okay.
So yeah, I just held my phone up. I think it was raining. I want to say we streamed Big Thunder and came off of Big Thunder, and we were headed to Splash Mountain, and it rained just a little bit on our way over there.
I see.
And so I just took my hat off and held it over the phone. because it was just a very, very, I mean, very, very light sprinkle.
Gotcha.
I'm almost there on the screen sharing.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, let me know, William, and I'll let you take it. I think you have a little bit better setup than I do. But again, this is what I can fit all of this in my lounge fly. So you ladies who like to, to carry that lounge fly into the park, you can definitely do it. Now, if you have a bigger backpack or you want, are you sharing, William?
Yes, I am.
Now, okay. So I'm going to stop sharing.
Yeah, it's on mine. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, is it this slide or the next one?
The next.
Go
to the next one.
There you
go. Go to the one that says extra.
Go
bigger backpack. The next one. Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
There's lounge fly. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me get out of this. Okay. So now this, guys, if you have a bigger backpack or your husband, now it's really great if your husband will carry a backpack, because normally Jeff can carry a little more weight than I can. And these are some other things, guys, that I had on my list before I downsized to the lounge fly. So, and Jillian says, don't forget the fans for the summer months. I have never messed with a fan, Jillian, just because I don't want to carry it. But if you have littles, that is probably a must. And a lot of people do have the fans. That would probably be a good idea for your phone if you're trying to live stream too, because your phone can overheat when you're trying to live stream. But yeah, if you have kiddos, to attach those fans onto the stroller for the kids is a great idea. So I have the reusable straws. They have in Walt Disney World, guys, they have paper straws, and they get soggy really fast, and so they're not good for a long time. A lot of people, you can buy a reusable silicone straw on Amazon. A lot of people do that. Yes, I take in individually wrapped
plastic straws in.
I take in the contraband. I take in the individually wrapped plastic straws, but I'm really careful to throw them away and put them in recycle when I finish. Extra hair elastics, those are small. I had them on the other list. A small hairbrush. It's nice, guys, to be able to freshen up. Go to the bathroom, freshen up a little bit, brush your hair, a little bit of lipstick, some chapstick,
I like to change to a fresh shirt, partially way through the day, especially since I sweat a little bit.
Yes. Kind of be prepared. It makes you feel so much better. It really does. It makes all the difference in the world. Some tissues, and our go-to snack, guys, to when you're standing in a long line or whatever, and your kids are starving or you really get the munchies. Our go-to snack is Rice Krispie treats. We've said this a lot. We get the individually wrapped ones. These things are impervious to cold, heat. You can sit on them, you can squish them, and they're still just they're chewy, and they make your stomach think that you've actually eaten a lot. So they satisfy that chewing, you want to chew and have a good snack. So Rice Krispie treats are really good. And I'll tell you, we took these to Ghana, Africa. We have done work in Africa before, and discovered that individually wrapped Rice Krispie treats are fantastic, because they're, again, impervious to temperature and what have you. Doesn't matter if you sit on them or they get smushed or whatever, they're still good. Extra hair ties. to sacrifice to the Yeti on its expedition. I have never done that, Brian. I know a lot of people have sacrificed their their hair ties to the Yeti, but yeah, and bottles of water.
That's that's really the strangest thing. I wonder how that how that people, I guess, thought to start doing that. I don't know. I mean, if I'm throwing out a hypothesis out there, I would assume that maybe the cheer team started that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I
but,
could very well could. It's logical.
But, yeah, I wonder how that people thought it would be a great idea. Let me throw my hair tie on top of Everest here.
Right.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. If you're unfamiliar, Brian is referring to at the top of Everest, like there's like a ledge there when you get to a certain point and kind of stop in the ride before you shoot backwards, and people have thrown hair ties, just millions of them, I guess, thousands of them on those ledges. So it's a thing. And Katie says you have to have a hairbrush. I mean, even if I have, put my hair up, Katie, in a ponytail, put it under my hat or whatever, it feels good to take that thing off, kind of run your fingers through your hair, brush your hair and put it back up. It's very refreshing to be able to do that. Let's see. Okay, so Tina, what do you have here? This sounds weird, but I've discovered Luma wipes, just a wipe in the especially icky areas on a hot day is next to heaven. So you get sweaty, guys. Now this is the first time that we have been in June in a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It has been. We have been in the cooler months, September, November, December. I doubt that Joe Rohde started that. I doubt that Joe Rohde started. I would think he would think that was sacrilegious.
Yeah. But Kevin Sparrow says bottles of water are always good, but they're so heavy to carry around. I usually bring in one bottle and refill it at the free water refill stations. Yeah. I mean, you've
Excellent
got
point, Kevin.
Like in Galaxy's Edge in the line for Flight of Passage, there are various places, with bottle refilling stations. Too, what we like to do is just hit, different stands. You can go and ask for a cup of water from, various, snack stands, and they'll give you, a cup of water. And so I just take and pour that into, some sort of bottles that we bring with us.
Mm-hmm. Well, something else, Mike Wheeler, if you are in ghost mode, buddy, I noticed Mike Wheeler. Okay, so this is just great value, purified drinking water, right? Mm-hmm. So this is one of the thinner bottles. And what Mikey does is when he finishes his water, he takes the lid off and just smashes this all the way down. It's this, he just smashes it all the way down and puts the lid back on. It sticks it in his backpack. Yeah. Guys, this will actually, and then when he wants to fill it at one of the stations, he opens it again. He pulls it back up. It's like a collapsible. And I said, and I wondered what he was doing. I said, what are you doing, Mike? And he said, they don't rupture. They don't get holes in.
That's funny. I wouldn't have thought to do that.
Well, I wouldn't have either. So Mikey, thanks again.
That's pretty cool
for that trick. Yeah. Because they don't take up, you have to take the lid off and, just smash it down as small as you can get it, put the lid back on, stick it in your backpack, and you've got you can refill it later, and it's not taking up very much room in your backpack. So
that's funny. I've crunched up water bottles like that before, but only to do the trick where you screw the cap on tight, and then you take and twist the bottle halfway, and then you swipe the cap off, and it shoots it out. projectile
Oh,
style. And so I've never thought to, actually use, I guess, the water bottle
right,
squishing powers for good.
right, right.
I've, uh, I've
Exactly.
always had
Exactly.
ulterior motives
Oh,
for
yeah, yeah.
squishing it. So
So,
there you
so
go.
Mikey, yeah, it does not crack, Tina. It
That's pretty
doesn't.
cool.
Yeah, it doesn't crack. So that's a little, a good little tip there that might get. Yeah, and then you take the lid off of it and pull it back. Pull it back out. It's collapsible
Mm.
essentially, and then you can fill them up again. So
Huh.
yeah, never buy water in the park.
Yeah.
I don't buy water in the park.
There are people that swear by the triple filtered, uh,
Oh yeah.
osmosis, Starbucks, thing. Uh, but that's one that gets passed around quite a bit when it comes to water in the parks.
They do. Yeah, the water. Now, I like the water that you can always go up to any that any of
Hmm.
the table service restaurants and ask for a cup of ice water. And
Mm.
I have gone up and said I'd like 3 cups of ice water.
Yeah,
And they'll give it to you.
yeah.
I don't have a problem with it. But yes, Starbucks will give you free ice water that is triple filtered
Hmm.
for free. So, and I will have to say, Kylie and I were coming out of Epcot when I took her on her first Disney trip. We were coming out of Epcot. It was really, really hot. We were just about to die. And we went to Starbucks and they gave us like the large, whatever that,
Yeah.
their large size is of ice water. And I actually think they may have saved our lives because it was so good. Yeah. Yeah. It's not supposed to work
Yeah.
every time, Stacy. I mean, I'm sure you could crush it so many times that that would puncture, but it works. I mean, I've seen Mikey crush his 4 or 5 times
Yeah.
in a day's time, in the parks, and then just pull it back open. So, so it works. Yeah, it works. Yeah. Yeah, so Tana says she doesn't like the regular water in the
Yeah, there
park.
are a lot of people that are like that. Stacy says, I never get ice in my water or soda anywhere. No. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, people, I haven't had too much trouble with, a lot of people, talk about it, I guess like swamp water or whatever. A lot of people talk
Yeah.
about it being gross. There's probably only been a couple times where I was like, that doesn't taste quite right.
That tastes right. Right.
And
Right.
so I guess just maybe I've just been fortunate, but
I have too. Yeah, I have too. But anyway, go to that next slide. So that's for the extra, larger the larger backpack. And y'all have I appreciate your suggestions, guys, on
mhm.
that. But yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to mention this too. This backpack, guys, it's made for a laptop. This is what I carry my laptop in when I fly, and this is a really large one. I bought this at the Disney stores twice upon a year sale, and this is like I think this is regularly $49.99. It may have actually been more than that, but I paid $15.99 for this.
Mm.
At the twice upon a year sale, which incidentally is going on right now.
Yep.
And they do have extra discounts for AP holders right now. So check it out. Check it out at your local Disney store if you have one still near you, or online. They do have them.
As a reminder, I got these. I guess to kind of kick off the twice upon a year sale, I got these $3 Spider-Man pins from the '90s animated Spider-Man TV show. So it's funny. I bought this one on sale a little bit, but obviously it wasn't marked down as extremely as the other ones. I can't remember how much these were originally. I want to say maybe $15.99, and I was just like, "Oh, I love that show," but I'm not paying $15.99.
Right, exactly.
If I remember correctly, for each of these pins, I may have gotten that other one I just showed you with Spider-Man on it. I think I probably got that for, I don't know, $9.99, but I found these at the Disney store marked all the way down to $2.98, which I mean it's just a steal.
Golly,
If you can
that's
find
ridiculous.
Disney pins for $3 or less, and they're legit, you're winning. So you got Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus, and then you've got Mysterio and Spider-Man.
Yeah, those are great pins. Those are really
Those
are really cool. So that sale is going on right now, guys. And Stacy says that's why she carries a Brita bottle. And that's always a good idea too, Stacy. To carry a Brita bottle. I do not like the weight, of carrying the bottle around, carrying a one that's not collapsible. But I will also say, if you're staying at a resort
Thanks,
and
Katie.
that has the mug, you're staying and you can refill those outside the resorts. You can refill those at most table service restaurants or counter service restaurants in the parks. So stick those, in your bag and take them in with you. Just got a travel pinfolio from a park bag. Oh, okay. Organize my traders, hold my new pins. There you go. Excellent.
Yeah, so I'll take pictures of my pins. Like if I have a set going, I'll take pictures of the pins that I have at home. And then, and then I just take my traders with me. And so that's really cool.
Right.
I have a small pinfolio that it's just a little one that I put the traders in. I've also previously, before I utilized that, I also had I just put them in a little Disney bag inside of a Ziploc bag and transported them around that way.
Yeah, so that's cool, Katie.
That's a good point.
We are almost packed, Russ. We're almost packed. But
good reminder for anybody who's not a Coke person that Brian said they have Coke products in the park. So
they do have Coke products in the park. So if you're a Pepsi person and you don't drink Coke, now I drink Coke, so I'm in good shape. But yeah, you can have your Pepsi products delivered to your resort. And also keep in mind, guys, that they do not sell chewing gum inside the parks for obvious reasons. They don't want the chewing gum stuck all over everything. Yeah. They don't sell it in the parks. So if you have to have chewing gum, you'll have to take it in with you, but don't stick it on the bottom of the chair or at the top of Mount Everest or on the, don't stick it everywhere, guys. Don't be one of those people. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so next slide there. Wait, I think that was everything that I wanted to say about that. Okay, now suitcase packing, guys. We ladies like to organize our outfits. Let's see.
It's not exclusive to ladies. I like to also.
Yes. Now, William,
I like to also pick a shirt and match a shirt and hat for each day.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
And so I can relate. Yeah. If I'm in Animal Kingdom, I'd like to wear something with an animal on it, and I like to try and go with the theme, or depending on what park you're in, pick a shirt.
Go back one slide, William.
Oh, gotcha.
Please, sir. Let's see. Okay. I'm just going to show you, some things. But yeah, as William was saying, go ahead. This is a time saver, guys. Go ahead and organize full outfits for each day. Like William said, he likes to coordinate a shirt and hat. I have some photos coming up for you. Shirt, hat or ears, and lounge fly backpack. So, depending on what park you're going into, you may want to, Disney bound. Oh, hey, there's our sweet Miko. Hey, Miko.
Hi, Miko.
Hey, buddy.
Hi,
Hi, Miko.
He wanted some attention. and now he no longer wants attention.
All right. Of course he
Stacy
does.
says, "What about your bag, Will? Does it have to match your outfit?" No, I have one. And I don't know. Maybe I should bring more than one, especially since we're going in June and haven't been in June in a long time. Maybe I need to bring one that way I'm not sweating my brains out with one. Although the benefit is with just taking one, I take it every night. I just take it, hang it up, and it's just a little drawstring backpack. I just take it, hang it up, and it dries out for the next day. So,
yeah. Hey Garrett, welcome
in, Garrett. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
Partner channels, check them out if you haven't already.
Yeah, absolutely. Monarch Moments is our partner channel. They are West Coasters, so they go live from Disneyland, and just check out their channel. They're just fantastic. They do Fun Food Fridays every Friday and live stream, several times a week. So definitely check out their channel. It's good to see you, Garrett. But yeah, so organize full outfits for each day. And that way, you kind of unpack them together. Now, what I have done in the past, guys, when I take Loungefly bags, is to go ahead and stick my ears and my shirt and even my socks into the Loungefly bag that I'm, it really helps when you get there. You don't have to figure it all out and think, oh, I've left, this hat or these ears or, that I really wanted to wear today. So, layer outfits out. I have some pictures of how I do that, and figure out what you want to wear ahead of time.
Stacy says Don asked Garrett about losing his magic band. LOL. That's nightmarish. Man, I would be. Yeah.
It wasn't so much the losing it; it's where he found it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Garrett, I don't know if you want to go through that or not. Stacy may have.
Yeah. He lost it like 5 times. Oh no!
Oh my goodness! Yeah. Well, again, I have William. I have these little Fitbit things.
Oh yeah, the little holders. Yeah.
The little holder things. I've got a whole pack of these. Yeah, for everybody. Yeah, I got a whole pack of those, so it's a safety thing. Cool. So because we don't want to lose a magic band. But now this one actually glows in the dark. So I got a pack of like 12 of them.
Yeah.
So,
neat.
Yeah.
Mom, okay. Tell me where where Garrett found it.
Garrett, you want to tell him where you found it? You tell him where you found it. Oh man. Disney, they do. Oh, really? Have they changed now? They used to be great at Lost and Found. Garrett, what's the deal?
Yeah. Has anybody else in the chat lost anything at the park before? So I was distraught. I got off of Space Mountain. I had an orange Chicago Bears hat, and I got off of Space Mountain and left that bad boy in there, and I was so frustrated because I loved that hat.
Yeah, it was a beautiful hat.
Yeah, thankfully and it matched. I had I've got an orange Brown Urlacher jersey, and so it matched the jersey. And so, granted, I didn't wear the jersey to the parks, but I had a DECA shirt back then. Whenever I was in high school, I was in DECA. This is a business organization, and so I had a DECA shirt that was orange, and let's see. And so anyway, that's why I was wearing my orange Bears hat, and so I got up, walked off, and it was gone. Tried to do the lost and found thing, and
it really was. Yeah.
And then somebody brought up Splash there. Garrett says, "Me too, Will. I lost my favorite hat on Splash." So.
Oh, Save the Point. Hey, Danny.
2014. 2014. We ride Splash Mountain on my birthday in the morning, and I told Dad, I was like, "Hey, you probably want to take your hat off and sit on it. That way you don't loosen on the drop." And did he listen to me? No, he did not listen to me. And I had just given, so, my birthday, December 25th. And so, we did like a quick, gift exchange before we went into the parks that day. And I given Dad, a Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I think it was Roger and Jessica pen. And so,
Yeah.
this is 2014. So this is like right as I'm graduating college. So, in terms of having money, we have no money.
You didn't.
Yeah. To quote Gru from Despicable Me, in terms of money, we have no money.
We have no money.
And so,
Ooh, nice reference.
Yeah. And so anyway, I was so frustrated because I told Dad to sit on the hat, and I'll be darned if we don't go down Splash. And if I would have reacted, I probably could have caught it because I was sitting behind him. Yeah. But I didn't react fast enough, and and so I might have been able to swipe it out of the air. But I was so frustrated because I just given him this brand new pen. I felt like it's funny, whenever your kid draws, a little, draws, your little picture, it's like, they're like, oh, this is really neat. That they feel accomplished and everything, that for me, that was a little picture, It was a big deal for me because again, in terms of money, we have none. We have no money. And so anyway, it was a big deal for me to get him the pen. And anyway, it was I was very frustrated and sad at the same time. There's my losing something on Splash story. Amy says I lost a watch in Epcot. Oh no, hopefully it wasn't anything too fancy. Brian says I lost my marbles at Disneyland. Still haven't found them. Oh, that's great. Mike or Russ says, "What in the World with Russ says, I once lost Mike Wheeler at Magic Kingdom. Unfortunately, they found and returned him." Oh no! Oh, poor Mike. Oh, Danny, good to see you. Y'all having a great road trip there, Danny.
Mike gets around in the parks better than I do, so I'm thinking Mike would have to find me.
Let's see here. I put in Lost and Found and then never found it. That's a bummer.
Okay. So I lost some ears, guys, on Space Mountain in Disneyland, and I filled out a lost and found report. Little lost and found report at the end of the day, and about a week. Well, it's a few days after we got home, it showed up in the mail. So yeah.
What was it?
Ears. It was a set of ears.
Oh, wow.
I left them on Space Mountain in the little netting thing.
Yeah.
And they mailed them to me free of charge. They showed up in the mail. And I had cut the tag off those ears. They were my ears. There's no question they were my ears. So it was, Wow. So those showed up in the mail. And so what? I sent him a thank you card. I sent him a thank you card.
So where did Garrett find his magic band? Circling back to that one real quick.
In his underwear.
Oh my word! Oh, Garrett.
You did ask.
Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. that one speaks for itself. Oh my word! All right, well, moving on. Wow. So Garrett says it's now either chewed up somewhere or they'll find it during the refurbish. Haha. Talking about the losing a hat. Let's see. Yes, favorite hat on Splash. Oh, favorite hat. No. Tina says, my husband lost his magic band a few years ago, went to the front of the park. A few hours later, they found it. Sweet.
Yeah. They do what they can.
Yeah. Let's see here. Jillian said, if you have kids, pack their own bubbles for bubble ones. The bubbles are super expensive there. Yeah.
Kevin.
That's valid. Let's see.
Garrett, man.
Yes.
that is just.
I
I'm
remember
sorry.
you were
That's
very
just
upset. I
silly.
was very upset. It took me
That's
a little bit
no.
to regain my composure. I was very frustrated there for a second.
So, yeah.
Uh,
So comfortable shoes to
mm,
finish out this list. Comfortable shoes, guys. We've already talked about that, and socks. Now this is something that I carried before I started carrying a backpack. The crossbody purse that Vera Bradley makes, the little mail carrier size.
mhm,
I wish I had brought mine to show it to you. Those things, guys, are if you don't like a backpack, those are the next best thing.
mm,
They hold a ton of stuff. They're, you can wear them crossbody, so you're not touching it. It's just, and they're just right there on on your hip. You can reach down and get what you need,
mm,
and they're just fantastic. So I recommend the crossbody Vera Bradley, the little mail carrier
mm.
purse. They're soft. You can wash them, throw them in the washing machine on cold, and air dry them, or they will fade because they're fabric. But those are fantastic. And one, guys, if you plan to go out to eat, we love to go to California Grill or whatever. Sometimes one a little bit nicer outfit, with shoes if you plan to do something like that. Don't forget to
Mhm.
do that. Hat, shoes, casual dress shoes. Um, Also, a pool bag of some kind might be handy. Some kind of a pool bag that's water resistant for the resorts with some sunscreen.
Yeah.
Again, Ziploc bags of all
Aloe
sizes.
vera in case you get burned.
Aloe vera. And when you're packing your items in the suitcase, roll your t-shirts up, so that
Mm.
they take up less space. And don't forget luggage locks and keys.
I've seen that some people, especially with kids, um, will take and put each of the outfits in Ziploc bags. That way, you just pull out,
Yes,
you just take and
there
pull
you
out
go.
the bag for whatever day,
There you
whichever
go.
part, and
And you're ready.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're ready
yeah.
to go. That way,
And
you're
then
not having to dig
just
through. If you got a suitcase, you're not having to dig through the little compartment that has, socks
exactly.
and underwear in
And
it.
you
It's
can,
all in one
you can
place.
squeeze the air out.
Yeah.
You could squeeze the air out and make them even more compact to
Hmm.
save some space.
Katie
So
says I
Katie
left my
said she
favorite
wears
ball
a
cap.
crossbody.
Do I?
Go
What'd you
ahead.
say? Oh, Katie says I left my favorite ball cap. Was a gift from my dad. Left it on Big Thunder. Was it lost and found on the last day of our trip? Hey, how about that?
Oh, how
Sweet.
fantastic. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Let's see
that's great.
here. Oh, cool. Congratulations, Brian. Started a new job today. Neat. That's exciting.
There you go,
Uh,
Katie. She says she wears
see.
crossbody bags. There you
Karen
go.
said, yeah, I lost a magic band at Walt Disney World. The same thing. We got it back a week after we got back. Sweet.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, next slide, William.
okay. Let's see here.
So I've got just a few,
Mhm.
and these
Cool,
are,
Brian.
I kind of how I've laid out my outfits.
Mm.
The one on the left there oh hey, good to see you, John.
Hey, welcome in.
Um,
Appreciate y'all being
yeah.
here.
Absolutely. Thanks so much. But yeah, the one on the left there, I ordered that from Etsy, that red t-shirt. I ordered that says Mimi on the
Mm.
bottom. And it's dated 2021, and that matches one that Kylie, I had one made
Mm-hmm.
for her too, to match it when we went on our trip. And then I just kind of match, my things. Obviously, the one in the center, William got me the Ahsoka Tano shirt and the backpack, and then I got the ears to match. I love that outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got that flower and garden shirt on the right is from 2019, I want to say.
Yeah.
And
It says
I don't really,
2018 on the shirt.
is it 2018? It's hard for me to
Mm-hmm.
see it. But then I just paired it with those green ears, and
Yeah.
I don't really have a backpack that's neutral, so I think I'll probably just wear my Main Street Electrical Parade
Yeah, there you go.
backpack, excuse me, in with that. So go to the next slide there, William. Just a couple
More lost and found stories. Yeah, I just remember that Chuck left his coat in the room when we checked out. It arrived at our house a couple weeks later. Let's see here. When I was younger, my mom, aunt, and I were on the TTA. Aunt had bought a Peter Hand hat. A gust of wind blew it off onto the tracks. My aunt tried to climb out of the ride. Never do that. And my mom had to stop her.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Garrett says Disney World's Lost and Found is much better than Disneyland's. The cast members got her hat when we got off ride. Hey, there you go. I like the happy ending there.
They try. They really do try.
Good call, Brian. Let's see. Katie says I wear crossbody bags when we go to the parks at night. I don't want to carry as much stuff as I do for a full day. There you go. Yeah, that's cool, Brian. Russ says I just wear my dress swimming trunks, so I'm ready for dinner and the pool.
There you go. Practicality.
There you go. Let's see. John says my wife swears by rolling the clothes. I just throw them in the suitcase. To each their own, as long as you got all your stuff.
There you go. There you go.
Welcome in, Katie Mack. Let's see. Katie says the electrical parade backpack is fantastic. Yeah, it's really neat.
Yes, I'm so glad, Katie, that I bought that, but I missed the ears. I wasn't fast enough. I should have bought the ears, and I didn't. So I missed out on the ears. But those green ones match it pretty well. But I sure wish I had gotten the lounge fly ears to match it. But I'm glad at least that I got the backpack. Go to that next slide. Another couple of outfits to just kind of give you some ideas. This one, now I'm wearing this t-shirt. Guys, this t-shirt is at Sam's Wholesale Club. It's a Disney 100 t-shirt. The silver is that kind of luminescent. It's hard to tell that in the picture, but the silver is that luminescent silver. And in the red circle, there are 100s. 100s in the background. And then the picture on the right is the back. So it has it on both sides. And I've just paired that with my red, white, and blue ears and my Captain America backpack. And I will probably wear this on Flag Day into Epcot.
There you go. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to wear. And I bought Wyatt a t-shirt to match.
Oh, neat. Well, fun. Stacy says, I believe most Sam's Clubs are sold out of those shirts. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah. But yeah, that's a neat shirt.
Ours still has. They didn't have one left in your size, William. They did. They yeah. Or I would have gotten you one. Next slide.
Alrighty.
But yeah, these are at Sam's Club, guys. These, if you were this Disney 100 shirts, I think I'm trying to think, $12.99 maybe.
Oh, wow.
And it's a nice thick t-shirt.
Cool. So, yeah, it looks like it's good material.
Mm-hmm. And then here's that Flower and Garden shirt again. But it is Flower and Garden, and so I'm probably gonna wear at least once while I'm there. I'm gonna wear my Aulani. This is a t-shirt that I bought when we were at Aulani in 2021 with the Polynesian ears, the Aulani ears to match. So I'll probably wear that together at some point.
Yeah, you ought to take some good pictures of the Poly with that on.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's.
Stacy says $8.99. Was that the price for the shirts? Wow.
Yeah, they were. Was it $8.99? I was trying to think. I couldn't remember, Stacy, but yeah, very reasonably priced.
Yeah. Russ says tangent. I looked at the Disney T-shirts today, and I have to say the quality of them is highly lacking, especially the screen printed ones. The ink is cheap and will crack and fade after washing. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not at all surprised. But
it's a shame because Disney really used to take. They were very careful about their suppliers. They wanted their things to be high quality.
Yeah.
Again, I think this is something that came from the Chapek era. The Chapek era, Russ. And
most of the time, I'll dry my stuff. If there's a particular shirt I just absolutely do not want to fade, I'll air dry it. I'll wash it on
Oh yeah,
delicate, and then I'll air
yeah,
dry it.
yeah. Wash them on delicate,
Yeah,
on cold, and then hang them to dry.
yeah,
Don't put them
you
in the
know,
dryer. They dryer guys will eat things alive.
yeah,
I never, ever, ever put any of my good t-shirts or especially my spirit jerseys in the dryer.
yeah.
I hang them to dry and they will last forever. I have t-shirts that I've had for 20 years that still look good because they've
Mm,
never been in the dryer. So,
yeah. Yeah,
uh,
Stacy's right. Disney's not the only company that started using cheaper materials. And the really the frustrating part about that is, is that they've increased the price and lowered the quality,
exactly.
and so it's really a double whammy. Um, I've got this Powerline shirt on, and I haven't worn it just a ton, but I mean it still looks pretty good. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if there's anything I just really absolutely, want to take pristine care of, I'll wash it on
Oh
delicate
yeah.
and then hair dry
Yeah.
it. If
Definitely.
I'm in a rush, I'll, and the other thing too is I always flip my stuff inside out, my shirts. Uh,
Mhm.
and so
Yeah, that
that
helps
helps
too.
protect it as well.
That helps too. Um, yes, Garrett. They seem worse at it. Well, they started to. Um, they started. I don't know why necessarily, but they
Hmm.
started using those like almost like paper thin material too. But they still wanted to charge, $35, $40 for, and it was just paper thin. I mean, you knew that it was not, and it's not flattering on anybody
Yeah.
because it had no shape.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I won't even buy those. Uh, yeah, $40 for a shirt, $5 to make. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Um, so next slide, William,
Yeah. The
please.
other thing too, um,
Mhm.
another thing too is especially with like, I don't have hardly any, white shirts, but,
Mhm.
um, one thing I always do is, if I can practically see my hand, regardless of color shirt, if I can like
Go
stick
to
my
that
hand
next
in it
slide, William.
and see my hand, then, I'm not going to get it. There have been shirts before that
We're
I
gonna
like the
speed up a
design
little
on
bit.
it and it just wasn't thick enough. Um,
Yeah,
and so, it's like,
and they don't look good
yeah,
either. They don't look good on you when they're too thin. They
yeah.
don't. Yeah. Um, yeah. Um, well, I don't now, Tina, that before Cheapek, Disney was pretty particular about their merch, and I have that I've talked with with cast members who worked
Well,
at the store.
the ears in particular, the quality
Yeah,
control just hasn't been as high, uh,
no, no,
on
yeah,
the ears, and again, they increase the price and, and lower the quality.
yeah, it's true.
I mean,
Um,
the Ahsoka Tano ears that you have here in this picture on the right, I had to look at several of those, to find one
mhm,
that didn't have, just stitching that was, crazy.
right,
Uh,
yeah,
there were
you should
several
always,
areas that I looked at, and
yeah,
I went
always
through
look at
a whole
things
rack of them to
closely.
find that pair,
Yeah,
just because I
always
kept
look
finding
at.
little issues with it.
Mhm. Yeah, always, examine whatever it is that you're about to buy, whether it be a backpack or ears or whatever, to be sure that the seams are right, that
Yeah,
it's, sewn correctly, that kind of thing. Absolutely. Because we spend we invest a lot of money in our Disney gear, and you want to be sure, that you get a good piece. Hey,
yeah.
Jennifer, you
Hey,
do have
Jennifer.
to really look
Yeah.
closely. Yes, the lounge flies. I, when I bought this one, Jennifer, I bought this one at World of Disney, and I had to look through like three shelves before I found one that wasn't just sewn a little bit crooked, or so you really have to be careful. And that's Loungefly. These things are expensive, Jennifer. So Yes.
There
Go
you
to
go.
the next slide,
Kevin
please.
says I have
Oh,
T-shirts
yeah,
from
yeah,
Yacht Club
yeah,
that are over 20 years old and they still look brand new. Yeah, see,
yeah.
you can take care,
There you go.
good care of stuff, and it'll last a long time.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go back, hon. I didn't
Oh,
realize that I'm sorry
oh,
about
you're
that. I
good.
didn't realize that you had.
Russ says I remember the hour that we looked at that Haunted Mansion lounge fly when Dawn bought it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just comes with the territory, Russ.
Yeah.
Comes with the territory.
Unfortunately, I say unfortunately, but that is seemingly a trait that you and Dad both have passed on to me is really really look at stuff over and making sure everything's
Sure.
how it should be
Everything is
before you
good.
buy it.
Yeah. And this
So
is the lounge fly bag, guys, with some ears. I think those are her universe ears, and then a haunted mansion. Of course, I have several haunted. I've got a lot of haunted mansion stuff, to put together. And then of course there's the Ahsoka Tano set again. But it helps put your stuff, kind of put your stuff together and pack it together by day, and then you can, get to it quickly, and you don't have to think of, you don't have to, think about it. You've got everything there that you need. Don't
yeah.
forget, with all over print on some of the lounge flies, you want to make sure the placement of the characters. Yeah. If and that's very true with an all over print. Like if it has, they did a lounge fly several years ago that I remember in particular that had a lot of different characters on it.
Uh-huh.
And I found one that had Big Al like right in the center.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and so if it's a print like that, the positioning of the characters is going to vary. So be sure that you look them over.
Russ says, "Do I have slides of all my outfits?" No, I do not. It would be it'd be much less exciting. I don't. I try to match my hat. Granted, I've got this hat on, which it's funny. I think Jillian poked at me whenever I bought this hat, but it's kind of a generic,
I really like it.
generic kind of dad hat. Just says Walt Disney World, 1971. Has the Walt Disney World D in the middle. I can't remember if there's.
I like it.
I usually prefer fitted hats, but I just saw this hat and really liked it, and so really it'd just be a baseball cap and a shirt, and a pair of cargo shorts. So definitely not as aesthetically pleasing as Mom's pictures of her outfits here.
Katie says the quality used to be good, has definitely gone downhill. Exactly, Katie. It really has. The Disney clothes I bought for 3 days when they were little lasted like the newer items not so much. Exactly. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay, next slide, William. I think let's see. Let's see if I've got any notes on any of these.
Hey, welcome in Wonderful World of Walter, Mark, and Irene. Welcome in. Great to see y'all.
Now this, okay, and so these last ones are kind of, these are kind of mix and match. And these ears are Disneyland ears, actually, because they have a Sleeping Beauty castle. They also sold this same pair of ears, and they're just beautiful in silver and gold, so they match a ton of stuff. They also sold this same pair of ears with Cinderella Castle on it, but this particular pair has Sleeping Beauty Castle. And of course, that really pretty Bo-Katan lounge fly that William got for me that will go with me this trip.
Yeah, I got that one. I got that one as lower price point. I got it at Target. I want to say that they put out another version of this one, but but part of the appeal, that I kind of cited previously, I was like, this one. I think that this one could probably take a bit more use, like heavy use than some of the other lounge flies could.
Right. Yeah, I love the night owl. She's got on her pattern on her helmet, and so I've
heard that this is one of those things that I saw it on the internet, so it must be true. But back to the night owl, I heard supposedly that Dave Filoni's wife's favorite animals are owls. and so
Yes.
he came up with the night owls. And
Yeah.
I had heard that his favorite animal is the wolf, so
It's
that's
a
why he
wolf.
came up with the loaf wolf.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So
And his
or loft
his
wolf, yeah.
Mandalorian name, his Mandalorian character name is Trapper Wolf as
Uh-huh.
well. So yeah, so I'll have to. I'm thinking though I've got to keep my eyes open for some Bo-Katan merch, something good to match
Mm-hmm.
that lounge fly backpack. But I'm wearing those ears. These are kind of the throwback ears. I'm wearing those, of course, because it's D-Day. And we just passed Memorial Day, and Flag Day is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be at Epcot on Flag Day. And then I finally bought, guys, the ones on the right. I bought at Animal Kingdom Lodge the last time we were there. And those are the sparkly ones. Finally bought those cheetah print
Uh-huh.
ears. And I love those ears. I really do.
Mark and Irene, I don't know if this is Mark or Irene. I'm going to assume it's Irene, but Irene says you have a hidden Mickey on your leopard ears dog.
I had not noticed that.
Full screen layout
Y'all
here.
see it? How cool is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed it.
So it's there on the left ear.
Uh-huh.
If you're facing the screen, it's there on the left ear, right there, just off centered on the left.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, I love those. And they did a lounge fly to match that too, but I didn't. But yeah, those are really pretty ears. I like them very much.
4 ears.
And these are Space Mountain. Those were main attraction ears. Those were also lounge fly ears. The main attraction ears were all made really well. They're heavier and they're nicer ears. William got these Space Mountain ears for me. He knows Tomorrowland is my favorite land.
Uh-huh.
And then I ordered the Baby Groot ears with the tape. Are those just adorable, guys? I absolutely love those ears.
Yeah.
From Ears by Shiny on Etsy. Those are from Ears by Shiny. Those are so cute though. So the tape, Baby Groot is holding the tape and it goes over to the other ear.
Yeah.
How cute is that? So
yeah, that's super cute. Jennifer said those animal print ears would look great for Animal Kingdom.
yeah.
Russ says that's part of the print. I see a couple Mickeys. Irene says those are great ears. I have the giraffe print sequin ones that have always been my go-to Animal Kingdom ears. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll probably wear those at Animal Kingdom this time. But yeah, so those are just kind of, just mix and match and what have you. I would love to have some Tron gear.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what I come up with
on
that. But
back to the Baby Groot ears. Those Baby Groot ears are so cute. I just snagged the Groot ears on Shop Disney after their big sale. There you go. See, yeah, it's twice upon a year sale going on.
Mm-hmm. There you go. You go. Cute. It is 11 o'clock, and we have like a ton of Disney news to go through. So I don't know what you want to do, William.
I mean, we could try to roll through it. Is there anything else here? Is this the last? Oh no, you got some more pictures here.
Yeah, we're pivoting towards the news.
Oh, okay.
And Rock and Roller Coaster will reopen in June. Does anybody? I lost the article.
It's open. It's open.
It's already open. Okay.
Yeah, it's been open for I don't know a few weeks maybe. Not too long, but
no, not that long. I don't think.
Yeah,
because I just saw this piece recently. But yeah, so it's maybe it opened. Maybe it reopened around.
I feel like it was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know. It's been pretty recent though. Yeah, there you go. Stacy says a week and a half. Yeah, all the times running together. We've got
I'm thinking it was around Memorial Day, maybe. But yeah, it's so that's good. Excited about that. We love Rock and Roller Coaster, so we're really excited that it's going to be open. Was really prepared for it to be still down for refurb.
Yeah, I hate that we missed out on the after hours tickets for Hollywood Studios. They did sell out for the 14th, unfortunately.
Oh, they did. Okay.
So bummed that we missed out on that.
Yeah. Yeah. We're thinking about
so,
getting those.
yeah, we were. And so hate that we missed out on that. But still thinking maybe doing Epcot. I double checked, and it looks like Jillian had mentioned that she didn't think Guardians would be open for the after hours event, but she said that it looks like it will be. And so the after hours event is on the day we go to Animal Kingdom. The after hours event for Epcot is the day that we have Animal Kingdom. So we would miss minimal park time at Animal Kingdom.
That's true. We talked
to go to
about
that event. So
yeah,
it's tempting.
Yeah. So
we have the
and this is a sipper, guys.
Mhm.
This is a new
100.
Mickey Mouse sipper. 100th. He's in his 100th gear with the silver and purple there. He is kind of pricey though because he is $33.99.
Have a good night, Nick.
So that's a pretty expensive sipper. He's cute. I think if I was going to spend $34 on a 100th souvenir, it would be something a little different than a sipper. But
I think so too. Yeah, his face is kind of goofy looking. Also,
well, what is he doing with the is it a fist bump or what?
I don't necessarily know what this pose is either. I think they have. With some of this merch, they've just they've done like Funko, and they basically just changed the color of an existing design. And so I think that's I know I've seen this particular design before. They just put a 100th outfit colors on him. Right. So I definitely pass that one up. And then you got the poison apple. Snow White.
Yeah, the poison apple. The poison apple is a little more reasonable, guys. This poison apple is $18.99, and it didn't say anything in the piece about it lighting up, but it is purple. It's hard to tell that it's silver and purple.
Yeah.
Of course, with it's a reference to the poison apple in Snow White. So that one.
It's a good analogy. Yeah.
Pardon?
Russ says, low hanging fruit here. I knew somebody would pick up on that. His face isn't goofy looking, it's Mickey looking. Let's see. Irene says, we contemplated the after hours for Epcot, but then when we got APs, it felt we were conflicted paying for extras. Oh, completely get that. We were hoping to get the Moonlight Magic tickets for Animal Kingdom next week. Ooh, that would be exciting.
It would.
That would be fun. Nick, have a great night. Thanks for being here. Irene says we need to get Wally on Rock and Roller Coaster now. He's tall enough. Yeah. Yeah. Mikey says not a shocker. Mom's here, so the stream runs over 2 hours.
I should have jumped into the slideshow a little sooner. And
I showed up late, and so it slows things down. But Jennifer says scary looking. Katie says that would be a great Halloween decoration. Yeah, what's it?
So it's $18.99. Okay, so next we have the new Spirit jersey, and I don't know. I wasn't sure about this one at first. It has kind of an animal print on the sleeve there. But the more I've thought about it, the more it kind of has grown on me. It's like a salmon color pink and it's the letters are sewn on there. Oh, pardon me. The letters are sewn on it a little bit differently. It's really a cute jersey. I think I like it. It's Tina, I know this probably has too much white for you, but it's kind of grown on me. I at first I didn't like it. Jennifer says she loves this one. And there is a matching lounge. Cool. If I go to the lounge, if I go to the next slide, William. Yeah, I think it's real different looking.
Yeah.
And at first I didn't like it with the pink, but I do. I think I've changed my mind on it. Mikey talked me into it.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
D23 Gold member. Is this a pin?
By the way, that Spirit jersey is $79.99. And the Loungefly backpack is $78. So, and this was released on Shop Disney today. It's a D23 limited edition gold member specialty pen, and it's $14.99. And I bought this because I like
did
it.
you? Yeah, it's neat.
I went ahead and bought that pen. So, yeah. So that is available if you're a gold member. D23 gold member, guys, by all means, check that out. They're limited, I think, to 1,500, and it's available on Shop Disney. And this, guys, is something that I hope to pick up this coming week on Tuesday. It's the new pass holder, Figment pass holder magnet.
Yeah,
and
AP.
Cute. AP pass holder magnet.
Oh yeah, you got to take advantage of all the VIP pass holder.
Absolutely,
pass holder
absolutely
stuff.
And this is one. This is one of Jeff and Angela's pictures. They allowed me to show
Diz
you.
Our Dream.
Yeah,
Yes.
hope to get Diz Our Dream. Hope to get that one. And yeah.
Back to the Spirit jersey. Irene says it's cute, but anything white scares me away. I'll always spill, and if I don't, then Wally gets me.
Right.
Yeah. The white is right in the danger zone, Tina says. Russ says, I was noticing the amount of sweatshirts and jackets that were on sale today. It's 90 degrees here. Yeah.
It's not Spirit jersey weather. And guys, that could possibly be, y'all know my obsession with Spirit jerseys. That could be why I'm going to Disney in the fall. But
Russ says y'all need to get your magnets together.
Yes,
you and Russ and Mikey.
We can, and we'll check out the lounge. They're doing, guys, and we talked about this last week, but they're doing for the month of June VIP pass holder days for the month of June, and so there are going to be additional discounts. There's a lounge that you can go in. There's this magnet, Figment magnet. There are just some cool stuff, free snacks, some special pass holder treats. So we'll check all of that out. Mike and Russ will try to get those. And I did want to say this little area, the Pixar Place, is open. I love that they've redone this with the Pixar Ball. And we talked about this last week too. But I'd
love to get there before they open the gate, just to get a picture with that backdrop. Exactly.
Go to that next slide, William. And this is Jeff and Ange. Our dream dropped in on Frozone and had some pictures made. So that's
neat.
Pretty cool there with Jeff and Frozone. And the AP. This is my refrigerator, y'all. This is my refrigerator with my. I am a new annual pass holder, so I put this. This is an Instagram post, that I put. Frozone is tall. Yeah, and for annual pass holders, guys, if you're unaware, for anybody who's unaware of this, they have, in addition, depending on your level of annual pass, you are getting some bonus reservations this month. And if you look at this calendar, this is the reservations calendar. The dates with stars are actually available for your bonus reservations. So, for example, I can hold up to 5 reservations with my IncrediPass, and I can also make up to 5 additional bonus reservations because of this special. So I have 8 reservations right now.
That's exciting.
And so that's if you've got an AP, guys, check it out. Go in and make some additional reservations, and depending on the level of your pass, you have so many extra reservations that you can hold. They're really going all out, guys. I'm really excited about it. They're really going all out for annual pass holders. We were surprised when we got our AP magnets. They only sit in one magnet.
Nah.
About 3 APs. Oh man, come on now.
Boo. Address the
Come
annual
on
pass
now.
holder family. Boo.
No. That's no. That's And how much do you figure those magnets cost? Guys, there are people who plan trips to get the magnets.
Yeah.
They plan whole trips to Walt Disney World to get. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm a member of a couple of AP pass holder groups on Facebook. There are people who actually plan like weekend trips to go in.
Yeah.
So how much do you figure they're making on a magnet that costs them all of maybe 25 cents to manufacture?
Yeah.
Somebody's coming down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Russ says I can make 8 reservations. Might as well just turn off the reservation system. Yeah, exactly. Well, now y'all have the magic keys, right? Garrett. They treat Walt Disney World pass holders better. They should give you more reservations though, or better yet, get rid of them. That would be better yet, get rid of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, here's the calendar. So good. Let's go ahead and move on. So you can if you're an annual pass holder, you can make additional reservations for the month of June because they're allowing you to do that. Also, some sad news, guys.
I hated to hear this. This
Yes.
is it. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen the episode of the Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom, but is it Duggan or Dugan? I can't remember. Very sad news.
Dugan is how I've been pronouncing it. Could be Duggan, but he passed away. He was 30 years old. He died on June the 1st. So sad. This is Animal Kingdom's white rhino. Huge guy. He was born in 1995 at the Knoxville Zoo. Shout out to Go Vols in Tennessee before moving to the Erie Zoo in Pennsylvania. And then he came to his final home, Disney's Animal Kingdom, in 2018. As the bull of the rhino crash, as a group of rhinos is called a crash, which is really, really cool. He helped sire 3 offspring as part of the species survival plan led by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums, which oversee the responsible breeding of endangered species. Disney has worked tirelessly since Animal Kingdom opened in 1998 to assist in global animal conservation, particularly of endangered species. In a 2022 release, the Disney Parks blog outlined the many steps which led to 3 white rhinos being born at the park, a major success in conservation. So, and this is a Dugan shown here, probably with one of his offspring. So, just a big guy. And he was 30, I think, is about their lifespan. So he likely just died of natural causes. But yeah, he was just a delight, and he was one of Jeff is our dream. He was one of Jeff's. He was Jeff's favorite animal, I think. On the, they are just fascinating. So. At any rate, that was just some sad news there that Dugan passed away. So next slide, Super Nintendo World. There was this Universal Studios Hollywood put this on Facebook. Is open at Universal Studios.
Yeah, it's been open for. Let's see. I'm trying to remember when that opened. It's probably been, I don't know, earlier this year. Can't remember when it was.
Let's see this.
Tina says rhinos live 50 years in captivity. There you go. Russ says the awesome thing is he left a legacy of 3 more rhinos. Exactly. Whenever the numbers of that species are low, already it's fantastic.
We got 3 more. I agree, absolutely. Well, this came up like it was new, and I thought I checked the date on it. But at any rate, we are excited about that. I really would love to do Universal Hollywood at some point.
Yeah,
maybe we can look into that in a future date. But Marvel Studios shared this picture of Captain America: Brave New World, and this is Harrison Ford and Anthony Mackie, who's playing Captain America now. And Brave New World is to hit theaters again May 3rd of 2024. The movie has been renamed to Brave New World. Its first name was New World Order, and I guess they decided to soften that. They didn't, like maybe the way that sounded. And so
big time WCW Nitro,
yes,
New World Order, wrestling vibes for any fans of wrestling from the late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, and so then, I'm sorry.
Well, here's Harrison Ford. He's taking over the role of General Thunderbolt Ross.
He is. Yeah. So how cool is that?
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that? That is really, really excited. We just got tickets for Universal Hollywood going next Friday. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus 3 is a thing, y'all. It's coming, according to a New York Times article profiling Sean Bailey, who is responsible for many of the live-action Disney movies. The Sanderson sisters will be back again for Hocus Pocus 3. In the article, Bailey said, yes, Hocus Pocus 3 is happening. His division is responsible for 2 or 3 big-budget films annually for release in theaters, and they're also responsible for 3 modestly budgeted movies for Disney. So details have not really been announced, but of course it'll star Sarah Jessica Parker, Kathy Najimy, and Bette Midler as the Sanderson sisters. So that's
they're digging them back up again.
They're digging them up.
That's gonna be fun. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
That's it.
I echo Russ's sentiments there. But why?
Because they can. And I'll have to say, guys, I love Hocus Pocus. That just go ahead and make them.
I like the original. The second one, had some moments, but
it did. It had some moments.
Okay, whatever. Milk it. Well, Irene says, I adore Hocus Pocus 3, and Bette Midler is my idol, but I'm not sure I adore Hocus Pocus and Bette Midler is my idol, but I'm not sure how I feel about a third movie. Yeah. Irene says, Harrison Ford gets all the cool franchises. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Harrison Ford gets all the cool franchises because Harrison Ford is cool. Let's
And so anyway, it's that's something. I saw that, and then here's the end of the slideshow.
In a line there. So that's pretty much it, guys. We just wanted to cover some of that. There's some good stuff. Always a ton of absolute ton of Disney news. But appreciate you hanging in there with us. And I hope that that some of what we have presented tonight has been helpful. That we've given you some good tips, and you can make screenshots if you want of the slides. And if you have any questions, by all means, let us know, and we'll try to help you. Let you know what we do in a particular situation or whatever. But covered it pretty well there. In channel news, Jillian saw the Little Mermaid movie this past week, and she did a live stream review on it. So be sure and check that out. She covered it very nicely and in detail. She was going to do a vlog on it, and then she was really excited and decided to just go live and talk about it. She did a really nice job on it. So check that out. It also has already has a number of views. So if you're interested in that, by all means, watch that on our channel. So Jeff and I will be driving to Orlando. And so I've planned a couple of driving streams. This is not something that we've gotten into a whole lot. We did a driving stream home from, interestingly, from Hot Springs this past winter when it was freezing and snowy, and that has a lot of views. So kind of help us pass the time. And so I'm looking forward to it. I've got those planned. I've also planned Hitchhiker Chat for the next couple of weeks. We'll be live from Epcot, and then Flower and Garden Festival. And then for the next one, you and Jillian will be flying home. And so I'm not sure where I'll be. So I put a big question mark up. I don't even know where I'm going to be for that one. We'll figure it out. But yeah. Def Harrison Ford is the definition of cool. Yes, he is. He yeah. Temple of Doom is terrible. Yeah, it is. Temple of Doom.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I'm surprised y'all subjected Wally to that. Oh my God, I love Temple of Doom. I really do. But anyway, so we're gonna be there, guys. We're gonna be there for about 10 days. And we've already got some, we're gonna meet up with a few people, say hello. But so I will be live streaming some. I'll be going in, trying to put that new AP to good use. So
take advantage of those bonus days also for the month of June. Yes.
So let's see, off that Tuesday, we should go and stream at the park. Okay, Russ. Sounds good to me.
It just happens like this sometimes, Irene. It
does.
Some time passes, and you're like, oh, it'd be really cool to watch this movie, and then it's like, into panic mode, and
well, Jeff and I are practically perfect parents, but we have had some the Haunted Mansion when William was 3 years old comes to mind.
Well, and Adam was so traumatized by Tower of Terror that he won't even ride that anymore.
Now that was not us though. That was actually, let's just be real. That was more his big brother William that goaded him.
I told him it wasn't that bad. It's not that bad. Big baby.
He wanted. Oh, so that's how it is when you're the instigator. He's a big baby, right?
Yeah.
But when you're the victim, it's bad. I guess.
Me.
So guys, thanks so much for being here. If you're not subscribed to the channel, we're gonna be in Walt Disney World for 10 days. There'll probably be some pop-up streams. I'll try to schedule as many as I can. Russ, I will see you. We'll holler at you and work out the details there, and we'll figure out where we want to go, because I can go into a park now. Mikey, I don't know. Yes, there will be herding cats, Tina. There will be cat herding planned, yes, because Mikey and Russ are going to be with me. So I will be herding cats. Oh my God. Practically perfect parents. There you go. There you go. Absolutely. You can relate. I know you can relate, Irene. Oh my goodness. We're looking forward to it, guys. Again, Jeff and I are driving. So I've got the streams up, the streams up for that, and look forward to it. Kind of help us pass the time. But we are so excited to go and spend some time with the boys and just, enjoy the parks. It will be hot. It will be fairly hot. I think the humidity has set in. Not August hot, not August in Orlando hot, but Mike seems to think he's going to be doing the one hurting you. It's possible. Well, Tina, it's, I don't know. maybe. Um, at any rate,
I did want to say I offloaded some of my some of my Disney pictures into the cloud recently, and I was going to show this one real quick. Of where throwback to Disneyland 2017, where we met. Let's see here, we met Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps. If I still showing.
oh, nice.
Yeah, here it is. That's a fun picture there.
Oh, yeah, that is a fun one. I would love to meet them. I've never met them.
Yeah, they're
I
super
hope to do
cute.
some meet and greets.
Yeah.
I really hope to. Oh, they are cute. So
Uh-huh.
cute. So cute.
But anyway, I just want to show that one just because I had it handy.
Yeah, it's really cute. Okay, yeah, thanks, Stacy. Gotcha.
So speaking of meet and greets, on my list of things to do is I have to meet Max Goof because he's at Hollywood Studios doing meet and greets, and so that's a must do for me on this trip.
It is. It absolutely. Yeah. It's definitely. Yeah, we've got several things. We talked about that last week a little bit. Several things that are on our list. There's Mikey put this in Ghost Host Ghost Host chat. Yes, that there's a special. It's kuchen cake. It's a term for wood cake. It's a new one that's being offered at Epcot. We need to check that out for sure. Yeah, the pork. I don't think they have pork in the parks yet. We'll check and let y'all know.
I'm still holding out for the crate dragon steak.
Yeah.
That's what I'm still holding out for.
Hey, welcome in, Chris.
Hey, welcome in, Chris. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, we're still going. We're long-winded tonight. Between the Disney news and trying to get packed for our trip, we're just taking all kinds of time here. Again, if you have questions, let us know, and we'll try to answer them for you, guys. And I think that's all. Wait, if you want to do channel news,
really,
we'll wrap it up.
Let me bring up my notes real quick. Just a second. Let's see. Oh,
cute.
Oh yeah, I like the. Oh, you got the lightsabers.
I got the lightsabers. I did. I had to have them.
Yeah, I like how Pooh Bear's dual wielding lightsabers.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Let's see here. You covered.
I showed this earlier, but I also got, and I think the girls must have taken Minnie Mouse. I thought I still had the girls Minnie Mouse, but I got the Leia.
Nice.
Leia, and so I'll have to see. But I think the girls may have taken Minnie Mouse home. But anyway.
Yeah. Let's see. You already covered the channel dues, so miscellaneous announcements, is that what?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Check out Modern Moments is in the chat here. Check out our partner channel. Lots of wonderful channels represented in the chat tonight. Check them out if there's any channels you're not familiar with. Check them out. Lots of good quality people and channels here represented in the chat. But Monarch Moments goes live Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They have Fun Food Fridays. Check them out if you haven't already. Big fans. We love Garrett, Michelle, Hannah, and Gabe. Great family we're supporting. The live place is basically a TV Guide listing for family-friendly live streams. Again, that's the liveplace.com. Dean of the Live Place has made some recent improvements to the site. So if you haven't checked it out recently, take a look. Check out his YouTube channels, Dreamers Empire and the Live Place. Big shout out to our Ghost Host moderators keeping the chat family friendly. We appreciate y'all. Thanks y'all for hanging out, helping us, you keep a track of all the comments coming through, and that way we can focus on what we've got outlined to talk about.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Thanks to everybody watching, everybody who's ghost watching, but not able to comment because you got other stuff going on. Completely get it. Life is busy. And also a big shout out to those watching on the replay. Shout out to the captains of our team replay, Lisa, Keith, and Joey. We appreciate y'all. Check out their channel. It's Joey's World if you haven't already. Also, TubeBuddy. If you're a YouTube creator and want to grow your channel, check out TubeBuddy. It's a great tool for tracking viewing trends, suggested keywords for titles and tags. It tracks channel data that is really helpful in growing your channel. The basic version's free. The paid version, if you have under 1,000 subs like we do, is discounted. So check it out. If you decide to check out TubeBuddy, use our link below. We both get a free month. It's a win-win. And speaking of win-win, Stickermule. If you want good quality, low-cost promotional items like stickers, buttons, pins, magnets, so on and so forth, check out Stickermule. Use our link. We both get a $10 credit for a future order. So, again, that's Stickermule. So,
and one thing, we're
yes.
Go ahead, hon. Go ahead.
I was going to say, we'll go live every Tuesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. Be sure to join us live or watch on the replay. Like, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications. We're going to, like we said, we're going to be in the parks very soon, starting next week. So ring that bell so you get the notification when we go live, so you can check out our live stream from the parks.
Definitely.
We're on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com or send us a direct message on Twitter if you want to reach out to us. What were you going to say just a second ago?
And also, I was going to say one more thing that we have to do, and then we're going to sign off for sure, folks, is we need to do a birthday train whistle for Keith, who BDF. We should have done this earlier, but I didn't have my train whistle with me, and I forgot when you came on, William. But Keith BDF is celebrating his 61st birthday this coming week, and also Jeanette, Sebastian the Crab.
Yeah.
If you are in ghost mode tonight, thanks so much for being here, and we love you. And she had a birthday too. So birthday
awesome.
blast.
And then Aunt Susan had a birthday recently as well. So
yes,
birthdays.
yes.
Lots of fun birthdays. So BDF, Keith of BDF, Jeanette from Sebastian the Crab, and then Aunt Susan. Love and appreciate y'all. So anybody who has their headphones in or got the TV cranked up loud, there's a loud noise coming. The train whistle is coming in 3, 2, 1.
There you go. There you go. Yeah. Russ says, William, we need a Wyatt cam.
It's funny. I was thinking of, I was wondering, if there'd be some sort of way that you could, clip some sort of, something to hold the phone up. That'd basically be like a stroller cam, to where it sits up above the stroller. And
they have. They have. Well, and Wally, what do y'all use for Wally when y'all do the Wally cam? I know. A lot of times they do a Wally cam for him. Mm-hmm. So, but anyway, we appreciate it. Yeah, we love our train whistle. That's the train whistle from
Mickey
Railway. Yeah. So, yeah.
GoPro harness is what Mike says.
GoPro. Okay. GoPro. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know of anything else, guys. We will see you in the parks soon. And just looking forward to it. We'll see you on the road first, but in the park soon. So we appreciate you for being here. Thanks, Jennifer, for being here, everybody.
Yeah, thanks, everybody. Oh, we use a GoPro with the head harness. Oh, fancy. That's cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I guess I'll have to match you real quick with, we've got Darth Kermit. And we've got,
I've got to get Pooh Bear the Han Solo outfit. I think Pooh Bear needs the Han Solo outfit.
I've got mine distributed across various new emos. with Goofy, Jedi Goofy, and then Stitch with the kind of Stitch. Stitch is kind of confused. He's got the Empire outfit on, but a blue lightsaber, and then Darth Kermit, of course. So there's all my new emos with their lightsabers.
Yes.
All right.
That's true, Mike. Rest up.
There you go. Anything else you want to mention?
There's a good chance I might get boarding group 1 again for Guardians. So, rest up.
I hope so. I surely hope so.
Okay, guys. Looking forward to it. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. And
everybody have a great week.
Packing, by all means, let us know.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, drop a comment. If there's any big tip or insight you have in terms of packing or stuff we need to take for the trip or you need in the parks, that's been really helpful to you. By all means, leave a comment, share your tips with us. Anything else,
Jennifer? Can't think of a thing.
Oh, cool, very cool, Jennifer. Yeah, send us a direct message. All right. Yeah, I hope you all have a great week. We're, less than a week out now from our trip. So very excited. You and Dad head out on Friday. So, looking forward to being there and being able to hang out at the parks together. All right. Hope you all have a great week. Appreciate y'all hanging in there. 2 hours and 45 minutes deep now. Sorry I got in a little late. I had BBS tonight, so had a great time at that. But all right,
I got you covered, Mikey.
Yeah. Hope everyone has a great night. Hope you all have a great week. And remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there's always room for one more. So please hurry back. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
it. Have a great night.
It was fun. Bye-bye.